going on, Brash Garage? Back at the shop again today. We got some fresh parts from Garage 16 and Ktuned so we could camber in a little bit and fit the new Ktuned wheels. It should be sick. I'm waiting for new bolt set for the rears, so today I'm just gonna go ahead and try and tackle the fronts. And if you watched last week's video, which if you haven't, do it now, there'll be a little pop-up here or here. We went to go put the mud flaps on and only one side had the little U-clips that were threaded so you could put the mud flaps on, and my kit of U-clips and screws just came in, so we can put the mud flaps on. It's just the little things that count. I'm not going to worry about that too much today though, because I would like to get this front camber kit on. Realistically, it's 3 bolts per side. Knock on wood, but it shouldn't be too difficult. We shall see. But we did get some parts from our boys at Ktuned. Here's the fronts. I'll go ahead and do a close-up and show you guys what we got, but I'm excited to be repping some Ktuned parts, and Garage 16 hooked it up huge with these. So let's open them up, I'll show you what I got, and then let's get this thing going. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the fronts. They obviously hooked it up with the slaps, which is always killer. You can never have enough car part brand stickers. Nice bubble wrap. Here's the first one. Should be fairly straightforward. Look at that, boys. This is the right side. Nice little Ktuned logo on them right there. There's the camber plate. Show you the back side. Fresh ball joint. And yes, we did get the kit with the bushings. So let me just show you that. Here is the bushing set here. Not too bad. We got one for the left and one for the right. And here is the other arm, the left side. There we go, baby. Ktuned camber kit for the fronts. Go ahead and just tuck this back in here for now, and let me show you guys the rears. We're not doing those today, just the fronts, but I figured I'll show you anyways. Okay, and as far as the rears go, let's go ahead and take a peek. So not bad. Basically, you have an adjustment on this side and an adjustment on this side. One of them's right hand thread, one of them's left hand thread. You just want to back both of them off equally until they match what the stock arm is, and then tighten them down from there to get more negative camber. Like I said, we're not doing these today because the bolts that go through here into the chassis, one of them snapped, if you've seen a couple videos ago, that I got extracted, but it's now helicoiled. So I'm just going to wait until the new 10 by 30 millimeter by 1.25 thread bolts show up for these holes here. And until then, I'm not going to be able to do the rears. So just the fronts today, but we got the whole Ktuned kit with bushings. Couldn't be more stoked. Let's go ahead, jack the front end of the car up, take the front wheels off, and see what we're working with. Alrighty, boys, so the car is lifted up off the ground now. I've just got the front end off. Gonna go ahead and zip off these wheels and then see what we're working with. Basically, it is that ball joint right there, and 1 and 2, literally. Let's go, baby. So now that our setup is like this and the coilover's loose and the knuckles loose, hopefully our alignment's okay. I guess we'll find out after the fact. But here we go with the OEM arm. Now let's go ahead and get the Ktuned ones built up just to how this is here, and then let's go ahead and reinstall. Okay boys, so as we can see here, the passenger side is the right side, obviously. Here's the Ktuned, here's the OEM. Let's just overlap them on each other. They're like identical. So we're gonna have two of these big anchors and one of these plates, and let's go ahead and assemble it. Start up another time lapse. Let's go. Okay, so now the top anchor bolts, and that is tight. So basically, this anchor plate, well, you can't really seat this on here. Basically, you just got to get it lined up, and then as you tighten it down, it will cinch this gap down. So that's what you do. So the passenger side is done, the castle nut's tight, it's fully cambered out. Both of these spherical anchor bushings are tied, and then from the top they're both tight as well. Nothing loose in the goose, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera. We'll put the wheels back on and see what kind of camber we get in the front. Like I said, the rears are gonna have to wait. Okay boys, it is all done. Moment of truth, let's jack it up and set this thing on the ground. Ready?
Ready.
There you have it. You can see how much camber the Ktuned kit gave us. It does look like it sits a bit higher than stock now for some reason, but there's the camber we received off it. That's like a good couple degrees. It's not like a pro camber kit or a crazy one. So believe it or not, like this is actually, this is actually maxed out camber. Definitely not as much camber as I was anticipating. I didn't think I'd have to run max camber. I just kind of did that for a gag. But you can definitely tell, like it's cambered. You can definitely tell it's cambered. Like for sure cambered. Especially on this side, you can see it really good. But yeah, it's definitely got camber. Not gonna lie though, I did not get as much camber out of the kit as I thought I would. I literally set it to the max camber setting, literally as like a gag. I didn't think I was gonna leave it there. I thought I'd have to adjust it further, but I'm definitely leaving it max camber because that's really not a lot of camber you get out of it. But that's good because I'm not going for a stance camber setup. I'm going so I can fit these wheels, and that amount of camber looks like just the right amount. So I'm not gonna put these wheels on until I do the rears because then I'd have mixed matched wheels and my OCD kind of goes crazy and I just don't even want to show that on camera. So you're gonna have to wait to see how the camber fits with these wheels until hopefully next week the bolts come in and we can get the rears on. But until then, that's the camber we got out of the Ktuned camber kit. So comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Peace.